Today I will be talking about how the company Asociación Chilena de Seguridad, also known as ACHS, is managed and governed. Well, ACHS is the largest health service provider for occupational accidents and work-related illnesses in Chile. ACHS was created back in 1958 under the sponsorship of SOFOFA, S-O-F-O-F-A, with a mission to achieve working environments that are safe, secure, and free from risk for both the individual workers and the affiliated companies. In order to optimally maintain the workers' physical and psychological well-being, ACHS was set up as a private non-profit corporation and was regulated by civil law, which meant profits were reinvested in the same institution to improve the quality of services, which resulted in lower injury rates. The organization was funded through dues paid by its member companies. Most of the decision-making were made by the directors, which comprises of 3 business people and 3 workers, as well as 2 people, Don Eugenio and Eduardo Anduranga, who worked as a team to create the strategies and implement them. The chairman and the CEO was Herman. Even at an old age, the board still depends on the chairman for directors and governance, which is risky even though Herman's abilities are very impressive and well respected by its employees. ACHS is governed by a centralized decision-making system, of more of a top-down system where the board members made the institution's overall policy decisions which the management levels then implemented. Most of its decisions and actions are centralized around its profits. ACHS has a solid strategy for the next 5 years to work towards a goal of over 6% profit on revenues with low leverage debt by mainly focusing on operational efficiency. ACHS had a strong competitive advantage of 54% in the Chilean market over its competitors MSCCC of 33% and IST of 13%, with the help of the 1968 law allowed the creation of new private non-profit corporations to handle worker insurance. This allowed the 3 mutuals to not have to deal with new entries in the market. But in 2003, available infrastructure exceeded demand dramatically for ACHS. The option for reducing the maintenance costs was to form an alliance with MSCCC, its second and closest competitor. The lack of accountability and details surrounding the report and the accounting of the organization would have caused this excess demand. If the merging with MSCCC occurred, detailed and private information would have been given to affiliated members of MSCCC. ACHS management was superb. When there was downturns of the economy that affected ACHS, instead of laying off employees, ACHS discussed with the employees to sign a document accepting a reduction of their salaries and benefits. This way, ACHS were able to adjust its revenue to the expenditures and remain afloat. Employee turnover was low in ACHS, with a permanence of 23 years on average. ACHS made sure they understood their management level's employees and their patients by using satisfaction surveys and obtaining feedback from employees and their patients. But because of the successful management and governance of ACHS, they faced the paradox of success. The better and more efficient way of working leads to less injuries and less illnesses, which also meant less money they receive. This was when ACHS operation and maintenance costs exceeded their forecast and was forced to make a decision to merge with MSCCC, their biggest competitor. ACHS is a well-governed and well-managed corporation with the 1968 law on their side to also grasp a stable competitive advantage. But in the future, I believe that ACHS needs better forecasting and budgeting to prevent these big issues of merging with its biggest competitor, MSCCC, who they have been competing for years.